Namasarvebhyaha Sarvesham Hardam Swagatam. We'll start the class with the Dhyana Shlokas. Krishno Rakshatu Manchara Chara Guruhu Krishnan Namasyamyaham Krishne Namara Shatravo Vinikataha Krishnaya Tasmai Namaha Krishna Deva Samuthidan Jagatidam Krishnasya Dasosmyaham Krishne Bhakti Rajanjalastu Bhagavan He Krishna Tubhyan Namaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraika Panaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya Gita Mrtadukhe Namaha Vasudeva Sutan Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishna Vande Jagat Gurum. Sarvesham Punaswagatam. We'll start from the 25th sloka. So we have seen already that worshippers worship different devatas, minor gods, and accordingly they are rewarded with material benefits in this world, and they may even reach up to Sargaloka, but they after some time they take again rebirths. Only if they get moksha, complete moksha, they can get rid of this cycle of birth and death. So this is what Bhagavan again says here in this sloka also. He will continue.
Vinoda Bhagini.
Yanti deva vrata devan.
Yanti deva vrata devan. Yanti deva vrata devan.
Here there's a dvitvam like thing. Yanti deva vrata devan.
Yanti deva vrata devan. Yanti deva vrata devan.
Vrata devan. Pitrun yanti pitra vrataha.
Pitrun yanti pitru vrataha. Pitrun yanti pitru vrataha.
Bhutani yanti bhutejaha.
Bhutani yanti bhutejaha. Bhutani yanti bhutejaha.
Yanti madhyajinopi mam.
Yanti madhyajinopi mam. Yanti madhyajinopi mam.
Yanti madhyajinopi mam.
Yanti madhyajinopi mam.
So here, worshippers.
Madhyajinopi mam.
Worshippers of the devas. Worshippers of the devas, they go to devas. They attain devas. And for worshippers of pitrus, forefathers, those who worship and do puja or they attain the pitrus. And then those who are worshipping the Buddha worshippers, they attain Buddhas. But those who worship me, they attain me. So this is what Bhagavan says here. So here, what Bhagavan says is, devas are more evolved than men. Devas are they have got evolved in this cycle, in this development or evolution towards the final ultimate stage. So they have some certain powers and they live for longer life. They live in Sankaloka perhaps, and they have longer life. And they, by worshipping them, worshipping those devas, people will get some benefits, like long life and some supernatural powers and all they will get. So, but they will not get mukti, they will not get moksha. So they will get some little benefits. And those who worship pitrus, that is the forefathers, so they also don't attain much, and only their worship is only lead to more earthly attachment. One will be more and more attached to the earth and bondage. So there is no much benefit in worshipping pitrus. And Bhutas are in between men and devas. So by worshipping them, the worshippers will get some psychic power, and they'll be getting some power, they'll become more, they'll attain more, leading to more vanity and the greater bondage. They'll be still bonded to the human life. So it is the worship of Ishvara, the supreme reality, that is beneficial. It leads to prosperity, perfection, and emancipation. So this is what Bhagavan says in this sloka. So worship, therefore, sadhaka should therefore be able to distinguish between the minor deities at various cosmic levels and Ishvara, the ultimate reality. So that's what we should distinguish here, worshipping minor gods and worshipping Ishvara, the real supreme reality. So here, Yanti Deva Vrata, there is a Dvitvam here. Yanti Deva Vrata Devan, Pitrin Yanti Pitru Vrataha. Pitru Vrata means those who worship Pitrus. They will attain, Yanti means they'll attain Pitrus. Devan, those who worship Devas, they will attain Devas. And those who worship Buddhas, they will get Buddhas. And those who worship me, they will attain me. This is what Bhagavad says here. Yanti is attain, reach. There is the only two Mahapranas here, Bhutani, Bhutejyaha. We'll continue.
Vatsala Bhagini.
Yanti Deva Vrata Devan.
Yanti Deva Vrata Devan. Yanti Deva Vrata Devan.
Pitrin Yanti Pitra Vrataha.
Priturdyanti Pritavrataha. Priturdyanti Pritavrataha.
Pitrin.
Pritavrata.
Pitravrataha.
Pritvrataha.
Pitru Pitravrataha.
Pritvrataha.
Pitru.
Pitruvrataha.
Bhutani Yanti Bhutejyaha.
Bhutani Yanti Bodhejyaha. Bhutani Yanti Bodhejyaha.
Bhutejyaha.
Bodhejyaha.
This is Dirka, Vidajyaha, Pitruvrataha. You see, everywhere it is the plural, Brahuvachanam. Yanti Madhyajinopi Mam.
Yanti Madhyajino Bimam. Yanti Madhyajino Bimam.
Uttam.
Golak Mahodaya.
Yanti Deva Vrata Devan. Pitrin Yanti Pitruvrataha.
Yanti Deva Vrata Devan. Pitrin Yanti Pitruvrataha. Yanti Deva Vratan Devan. Pitrin Yanti Pitruvrataha.
This is Pitrin. Dirkha is there.
Pitrin. Okay, okay, sir. Dirga.
Ah.
Yanti Deva Vrata Devan. Pitrin Yanti Pitrin Yanti Pitruvrataha.
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 Bhutani Yanti Bhutejyaha. Yanti Madhyajinopi Mam.
Bhutani Yanti Bhutejyaha. Yanti Madhyajinopi Mam. Bhutani Yanti Bhutejyaha. Yanti Madhyajinopi Mam.
Well chanted.
Thank you, sir.
Padma Jagan Bhagini.
Yanti Deva Vrata Devan. Pitrin Yanti Pitruvrataha.
Yanti Deva Vrata Devan. Pitrun Yanti Pitruvrataha. Yanti Deva Vrata Devan. Pitrun Yanti Pitruvrataha.
Bhutani Yanti Bhutejyaha. Yanti Madhyajinopi Mam.
Bhutani Yanti Bodhejyaha. Yanti Madhyajinopi Mam. Bhutani Yanti Bodhejyaha. Yanti Madhyajinopi Mam.
Uttam. Well chanted.
Lakshmi Kiran Bhagini.
Yanti deva vrata devan pitrun yanti pitravrataha bhutani yanti bhutejyaha yanti madhyachinopi mam.
यान्ति देवव्रता देवान् पितॄन् यान्ति पितृव्रताः भूतानि यान्ति भूतेज्याः यान्ति मद्याजिनोऽपि माम्
Uttam, well chanted. Dhanyawadaha.
Tapna Bhagini.
यान्ति देवव्रता देवान् पितॄन् यान्ति पितृव्रताः भूतानि यान्ति भूतेज्याः यान्ति मद्याजिनोऽपि माम्.
Uttam, well chanted. Dhanyawadaha.
Hema Bhagini.
यान्ति देवव्रता देवान् पितॄन् यान्ति पितृव्रताः भूतानि यान्ति भूतेज्याः यान्ति मद्याचिनोऽपि माम्.
Uttam, well chanted.
Thank you.
Pushpa Bhagini.
Patram pushpam phalantoyam
Patram pushpam phalam toyam. Patram pushpam phalam toyam.
yo me bhaktya prayachati
Yo me bhaktya prayachati. Yo me bhaktya prayachati.
tadaham bhakti upahritam
Tadaham bhakyupyahritam. Tadaham bhakyupahritam.
bhakti upahritam
Bhakyuprahritam.
ityu bhakti upahritam
Bhakyupahritam.
upahritam bhakti upahritam
Oh, upahritam. Bhaktyu upahritam.
together bhakti upahritam
Bhaktyu upahritam.
upahritam
Bhaktyu upahritam. Bhaktyu upahritam. Yes.
chant me
Pat-
tadaham bhakti upahritam
Tadaham bhaktyu Tadaham bhaktyu uprahritam. Tadaham bhaktyu upahritam.
no, don't separate it there together. Okay, practice that.
Okay. Okay, sir. Tadaham
Asnami prayatatmanaha
mashmami
asnami here over hridam we put im you put then asnami.
Okay, sir. Ashrami prayatatmanah. Ashrami prayatatmanah.
Asnami
Ashrami or Ashnami, sir?
asnami
Oh, sorry. Ashnami. Okay. Ashnami prayatatmanah. Ashrami Ashnami prayatatmanah. Patram phalam patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktyu upahrita anami prayatatmanah. Sir, once again.
asnami prayatatmanaha
Anami
asnami
Ashnami prayatatmanah.
Uttam. This is
Ashnami prayatatmanah.
that is Priya whoever offers me asnami means he will accept, God will accept offered in with a pure heart. That's what Bhagavan says here. So here what Bhagavan says is whoever offers me with devotion, bhaktya prayachati, bhaktya with devotion, whoever offers me leaf, patram, pushpam, flower, or phalam, fruit, or water, even just water, whoever offers me with bhakti, with the devotion, I accept that. Accept that with the pious offering of the pure heart, to the pure heart. So Bhagavan, what we will worship minor gods, thinking that it is easy to please them and get the rewards from them. But Bhagavan says, don't have such illusion. So it is not so difficult to even please Ishvara himself. That's what Bhagavan says here. It is not at all difficult to please Ishvara himself. You not go to minor gods, because even if you offer with bhakti, with devotion, patram, a leaf or a pushpam or a flower or a fruit, or even just water, he is happy, he'll accept it, what is offered in a pure heart, with a pious attitude. If it was offered, Bhagavan will accept it. So there are several examples are there. So when in the Mahabharata, once Sri Krishna visited Hastinapura to meet the Kauravas and to make peace, not to have the war. So he wanted to make peace with the Kauravas, to talk to them. So he went. So at the time, Duryodhana received him, and he offered to accommodation for the night, and then offered arranged a sumptuous dinner also. But Bhagavan refused it. Bhagavan refused, or he just didn't take part in that. He knew that Duryodhana had evil intentions, so he refused that, and he went to Vidura's house. Vidura is the half brother of Dhritarashtra and Pandu. He is the uncle of Kauravas and Pandavas. So he was a minister. He was a very nice person, but he was with the Kauravas. So though he is very good natured, he happened to be in Kaurava side. So Krishna spent that night in Vidura. So when he went to Vidura's house, Vidura was not there. So Vidura's wife was there, Sulabha. So she offered banana. So when in her overwhelming nature, she was just overcome with seeing Sri Krishna. So she offered him the peel of the banana, not the banana. The peel of the banana she offered instead of giving banana. So Sri Krishna accepted that also, and he ate it with happily he ate the peel of the banana. So this is what is offered, something is offered with the pure heart, Bhagavan accepts it. And we know the story of Sudama, his classmate in the ashram, when he went to meet Sri Krishna, how Sri Krishna snatched the pounded rice from Sudama, and he ate it. So these are all examples of where nothing is, we not offer big things to achieve his blessings. What we need is bhakti. Pure bhakti is sufficient. This is what Bhagavan says here. We'll continue here. Phalantoyam yome bhaktya prayachati tataham bhaktyupahritam asnam. I'll accept it. Prayatatmana. Those who offer the pure heart, they offer whatever they offer me, I will accept that. It's not difficult to please even Bhagavan himself, Ishvara himself. So bhakti is all in all to the Lord. Bhakti is most important than anything else. So we'll continue here.
Rema Shriram Bhagini.
Patram pushpam phalantoyam.
Patram pushpam phalantoyam. Patram pushpam phalantoyam.
Ome bhaktya prayachati.
Yo me bhaktya prayachati. Yo me bhaktya prayachati.
Tataham bhaktyupahritam.
Tadaham bhaktyupahritam. Tadaham bhaktyupahritam. Hritam.
Asnami prayatatmanaham.
Ashnami prayatatmanaha. Ashnami prayatatmanaha.
Well chanted.
Thank you.
Kalavati Bhagini.
Patram pushpam phalantoyam yo me bhaktya prayachati.
Patram pushpam phalantoyam yo me bhaktya prayachati. Patram pushpam phalantoyam yo me bhaktya prayachati.
Tadaham bhaktyupahritam asnami prayatatmanaham.
तदहं उपहृतम् अस्नामि प्रियतात्मनः तदहं उपहृतम् अस्नामि प्रियतात्मनः.
Here there is a ditvam there. Ashnami prayatatmanaha.
अस्नामि प्रियतात्मनः
Prayatatmanaha.
प्रियतात्मनः
Prayatatmanaha. Ashna.
प्रयतात्मनः अस्नामि प्रयतात्मनः.
Ditvam here. Ashnami prayatatmanaha.
अस्नामि प्रयतात्मनः.
Uttam.
धन्यवाद.
Anjana Shriram Bhagini.
Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati.
पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति
Ataham bhaktyupahritam asnami prayatatmanaha.
तदहं भक्त्युपहृतम् अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः तदहं भक्त्युपहृतम् अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः.
Uttam.
Anasuya Bhagini.
Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tataham bhaktyupahritam asnami prayatatmanaha.
पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तदहं भक्त्युपहृतम् अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः.
Bhaktyupahritam.
भक्त्युपहृतम्
Bhaktyupahritam. That's
भक्त्युपहृतम्.
yes.
Ditva should be there, no? For her. Ra.
Here, no, here there's no ditva. Bhaktyupahritam only.
Because it comes after.
Yeah, this is Kri is not a samyuktakshara. Kri is a gunitakshara. H plus Kri is a swara. It is not a samyuktakshara. So,
okay. Bhaktyupahritam ashnami prayatatmanaha.
Raghunath Mahodaya.
Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tataham bhaktyupahritam ashnami prayatatmanaha.
Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktyupahritam ashnami prayatatmanaha.
Welcome.
Nagamani Bhagini.
पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तदहं भक्त्युपहृतम् अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः. धन्यवादः.
Rema Shriram Bhagini. Rema Shriram Bhagini.
Sorry. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktyupahritam ashnami prayatatmanaha. Thank you.
Lalita Bhagini.
Yat karoshi yatasnasi.
यत्करोषि यदश्नासि यत्करोषि यदश्नासि
Yajjuhoshi dadasi yat.
यज्जुहोषि तदासि यत् यज्जुहोषि तदासि यत्
Yattapasyasi kaunteya.
यत्तपस्यसि कौन्तेय यत्तपस्यसि कौन्तेय
तत्कुरुष्व मदर्पणम्
तद्गुरुष्व मदर्पणम् तद्गुरुष्व मदर्पणम्.
Uttam, well chanted. So what should the devotee do then? What should be devotee do? So the Bhagavan says, whatever you do, yat karoshi, whatever you do, yat asnasi, whatever you eat, yat juhoshi, whatever you offer in sacrifice, juhoshi, dadasi yat, whatever you gift away, dadasi yat, whatever you give away, yat tapasyasi, that is whatever austerity you practice, O Kaunteya, austerity, tapas, whatever austerities you practice, O Kaunteya, do it as an offering to me. Tat kurushva, do that as an offering to me. Madarpanam, that is offering to me. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer in sacrifice, whatever you give away as gift, whatever you austerities you practice, everything, you do all these things as a offering to me. That's Sarvam Krishna Arpanam, they say. So you keep it like that. So all these good deeds are done for the glory of the God, glory of the Lord, the doer emerges as the divine. So whenever he offers these things for the glory of the Lord, he will the person who practices this will emerge as the divine. The turning point in life comes in dedicating man's everything to God. Instead of petitioning him for these things and that things, asking him for this and that, whenever you, whatever you do, whatever you eat, you offer it as offering to Bhagavan. So there will be a turning point in his life. So this is what Bhagavan says here. So this is very, very important aspect. There is no Mahaprana here. Yat karoshi edasnasi. All hrasvas. Yat karoshi edasnasi. Yajjuhoshi dadasi yat. Yat tapasyasi kaunteya tatkurushva madarpanam. You continue.
Anita Sharma Bhagini.
Yat karoshi edasnasi.
Yat karosi yad avinashi. Yat karosi yad avinashi.
Yajjuhoshi dadasi yat.
Yajjuhoshi dadasi yat. Yajjuhoshi dadasi yat.
Yat tapasyasi kaunteya.
Yat payasi
tapasyasi yat tapasyasi
ya tapasyayasi konteya ya tapasyayasi konteya
tat kurushva madarpanam
tate kurushva madarpanam tate kurushva madarpanam
uttam
karotiya ashanasi yujjohosi tadasiyat yat patyayasi konteya tatir kurushva mard aparam.
Pushpa Bhagini.
Yat karoshi yadasnasi yajjuhoshi dadasi yat.
Yat karoshi yadashrasi yajjuhoshi dadasi yat. Yat karoshi yadashrasi yajjuhoshi dadasi yat.
Yadasnasi.
Yadashnasi.
Ah.
Yadashnasi.
Earlier we had asnami, asnasi.
Yat karoshi yadashnasi yajjuhoshi dadasi yat.
Yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam.
Yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam. Yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam.
Okay. Kalavati Bhagini.
Yat karoshi yatasnasi yajjuhoshi tadasi yat.
Yat karohi madasnasi yajjuhoshi tatasi yat. Yat karohi yadasnasi yajjuhoshi tadasi yat.
Yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam.
Yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam. Yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam. Dhanyavad.
Lakshmi HS Bhagini.
Yat karoshi yatasnasi yajjuhoshi tadasi yat. Yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam.
Yat karoshi yadashnasi yajjuhoshi dadasi yat yat tapasyasi kaunteya yat kurushva madarpanam.
Sapna Bhagini.
Yat karoshi yadashnasi yajjuhoshi dadasi yat yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam.
Lalita Bhagini.
यत्करोषि यदश्नासि यज्जुहोषि तदासि यत् यत्तपस्यसि कौन्तेय तद्कुरुष्व मदर्पणम्.
Nagamani Bhagini.
Shubha shubha phalairevam.
Shubha Shubha Palairevam. Shubha Shubha Palairevam.
Mokhyase karma bandhanaihi.
Mokhyase karma bandhanaihi. Mokhyase karma bandhanaihi.
Karma bandhanaihi.
Karma bandhanaihi. Mokhyase karma bandhanaihi.
Sannyasa yoga yuktatma.
Sannyasa yoga yuktatma. Sannyasa yoga yuktatma.
Vimukto mamupaishyasi.
Vimukto mamupaishyasi. Vimukto mamupaishyasi. Dhanyavadah.
The good that will happen from surrendering everything to God is told in this sloka. So you should be free from the bondage of actions. Mokhyase karma bandhanaihi. You will be freed from the bondage of actions yielding good and bad results. Shubha shubha phalairevam. The results may be good or bad. You are freed from the bondage of the karmas. All actions yielding bad and good results. So with the mind firmly set in the yoga of renunciation, sannyasa yoga yuktatma. So the mind firmly set in the yoga of renunciation and liberated, you shall come to be liberated, vimukto, liberated. And this is firmly established in yoga and renunciation. You'll be freed and you'll be liberated and you shall come to mamu paishyasi. You will come to me. This is what Bhagavan says here. So the good and bad results of karma contribute for the continuity of the cycle of births. But because of the good and bad results of the karma that is done by man, but when they are offered to the Lord, they become extinguished. Their effects will be removed, and the yogi is freed from the bondage. So he is freed. Everything, whatever good or bad result, everything you are given to offer to God, everything, all effects will be nullified, and you will be freed from the bondage. So Sannyasa, that is sannyasa yoga uttatma, all selfishness is renounced. Selfishness is renounced. You work for the general welfare. This way is the sannyasa, that you renounce everything and work vigorously. Whatever you're working, work vigorously for the sake of the Lord. You're working vigorously for the sake of the Lord. That way it is yoga. So such a yogi is Jivan Mukta. He is freed from the bondage. Even when he is alive, he is freed from all this thing, and he'll directly reach moksha. He has no further birth or death here. So he becomes Videha Mukta when he drops from the body. When he drops, he directly go to he get moksha. So what should you do when you are in this world? You should dedicate your everything to Ishvara. You take refuge in him. Then you will have no misery whatsoever. You will forthwith get to the Lord. So that's what Bhagavan says here. You offer everything to God, the name of God, and you be freed from all your results of your karma results. You be freed, and you will be liberated, and you will get Jivan Mukta. You will attain Jivan Mukta in this birth itself. So what Bhagavan says here, Shubha Shubha Phalairevam, or Mahaprana, Shubha 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 Phalairevam, Moksha se karma bandhanaihi, Sanyasa yoga yuktatma, Mukto mamu paishyasi. Continue.
Anita Sharma Bhagini.
Shubha Shubha Phalairevam.
Shubha Shubha Phalam Devyam. Shubha Shubha Phalam Devam.
Moksha se karma bandhanaihi.
Moksha se karma bandhanaihi. Moksha se karma bandhanaihi.
Sanyasa yoga yuktatma.
Sanyasa yoga yuga atma. Sanyasa yoga yuga atma.
Vimukto mamu paishyasi.
Vimukto mamu pasyasi. Mukto mamu pasyasi.
Mamu paishyasi. Uttamani. Dhanyavadaha.
Kanchana Bhagini.
Shubha Shubha Phalairevam, Mokshyase karma bandhanaihi.
Shubha Shubha Phalairevam, Mokshyase karma bandhanaihi. Shubha Shubha Phalairevam, Mokshyase karma bandhanaihi.
Sannyasa yoga yuktatma, Vimukto mamu paishyasi.
Sannyasa yoga yuktatma, Vimukto mamupaishyasi. Sannyasa yoga yuktatma, Vimukto mamupaishyasi.
Vinoda Bhagini.
Shubha Shubha Phalairevam, Mokshyase karma bandhanaihi.
Shubha Shubha Phalairevam, Mokshase karma bandhanaihi. Shubha Shubha Phalairevam, Mokshase karma bandhanaihi.
Sannyasa yoga yuktatma, Vimukto mamu paishyasi.
Sannyasa yoga yuktatma, Vimukto mamu paishyasi. Sannyasa yoga yuktatma, Vimukto mamu paishyasi.
Lakshmi HS Bhagini.
Shubha Phalairevam, Mokshyase karma bandhanaihi. Sannyasa yoga yuktatma, Vimukto mamu paishyasi.
Shubha Shubha Phalairevam, Mokshase karma bandhanaihi. सन्न्यासयोगयुक्तात्मा विमुक्तो मामुपैष्यसि.
उत्तम.
Bholap Mahodaya.
Hare Krishna,
Shub-
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna,
शुभा
Prabhuji.
शुभम शुभा शुभफलैरेवं मोक्षसे कर्म बन्धनैः संन्यासयोगयुक्तात्मा विमुक्तो मामुपैष्यसि.
उत्तम. गच्छामि.
धन्यवाद सर.
Lakshmi Kiran Bhagini.
शुभाशुभफलैरेवं मोक्ष्यसे कर्मबन्धनैः संन्यासयोगयुक्तात्मा विमुक्तो मामुपैष्यसि.
उत्तम. गच्छामि.
Vinoda Bhagini.
समोहं सर्वभूतेषु
समोहं सर्वभूतेषु समोहं सर्वभूतेषु
न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः
न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः
ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या
ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या
मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्
मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम् मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्.
उत्तम. So Ishvara is neutral to everybody. So neutral to all type of worshippers. So he is samoham, samam aham, samoham, samam aham, sarvabhuteshu. So I am the same to all beings. Sarvabhuteshu, I am same to all beings. To me, there is none hateful nor dear. Name dveshvosti na priyaha. Nobody is hateful, there is none hateful, none dear. All are equal to me. But those who worship me, ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya. Those who worship me with devotion, ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya. They are in me. Mayite teshu chapyakam. And I also am in them. So I am in them. They are in me and I am in them. Those who worship me. Those who worship, because we remember God, we remember always God. So Bhagavan is always, whatever you do, whatever you eat, you're remembering God. So Bhagavan is always there in your thoughts, in your mind. And similarly, you are also there in Bhagavan's mind. That's what Bhagavan says. But he has none is hateful to him, or none is dear to him. And equal. Samoham sarvabhuteshu. I am equal to all beings. What Bhagavan says here. So here, the all-pervading Lord is in the hearts of all. His presence is clearly seen in the pure heart of the devotee. His presence is seen. So as one gives oneself to God, one gets purified, and God's presence in that one becomes evident. So God is in all beings. All beings are in God, and that is the cause, and that is what is described in this sloka. Samoham sarvabhuteshu name dveshvosti naspriyaha ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya mayite teshu chapyaka. We'll continue.
Nagamani Bhagini.
Samoham sarvabhuteshu
समोहं सर्वभूतेषु समोहं सर्वभूतेषु
न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः
न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः
ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या
ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या
मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्
मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम् मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम् धन्यवादः महोदय
रेमा श्रीराम भगिनी
समोहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः
समोहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः समोहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः
ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्
ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम् ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्
रघुनाथ महोदय
समोहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः
समोहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः समोहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः
ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्
ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम् ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्
धन्यवादः
अनसूया भगिनी
समोहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्
समोहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः मे ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम् धन्यवादः
हेमा केआर भगिनी
समोहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्
सपना भगिनी
समोहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्
Continue here. Your time. Chant.
लक्ष्मी किरण भगिनी
यान्ति देवव्रता देवान् पितॄन् यान्ति पितृव्रताः भूतानि यान्ति भूतेज्याः यान्ति मद्याजिनोऽपि माम्
लक्ष्मी एचएस भगिनी
पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तदहं भक्त्युपहृतम् अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः
घोलप महोदय
यत्करोषि यदश्नासि यज्जुहोषि ददासि यत्तपस्यसि कौन्तेय तत्कुरुष्व मदर्पणम्
कांचना श्रीराम भगिनी
शुभाशुभफलैरेवं मोक्ष्यसे कर्म बन्धनैः संन्यासयोगयुक्तात्मा विमुक्तो मामुपैष्यसि
वत्सला भगिनी
समोहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेष्योऽस्ति न प्रियः ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्
मयितेतेषु चाप्यहम्.
मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्.
Uttam. Well chanted. So we'll conclude here with the Shanti mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. धन्यवादः पुनर्मिलामः राम